Breaking news: Armenia and Russia clash over food ban. This is a current update. A political dispute is currently growing. Imagine being a farmer who had spent money, months trying to grow fruits and vegetables and then preparing for them to be harvested and even exported and even counting on sales to support your family. Then one day, without even warning, one of the biggest market closes its doors. Just like that. Like without any warning, no signs, no signals, then it just closes. Like trucks, truck stops moving, orders being cancelled, and people stop patronizing. Business beginning to lose money. Like this is actually suddenly becoming a reality. What seemed like a very simple trade issue has turned into an international, political dispute. This is the situation unfolding between Armenia and Russia after Moscow imposed restrictions on certain Armenian food imports. This is a current problem which Armenia is facing, a move that has sparked sharp criticisms from Armenian prime minister and even other people as well from Russia. So speaking publicly about the issue, people describe this issue. In fact, he even described the Prime Minister of Armenia described the issue, described Russia's action as a wrong approach, and even suggested that the decision was not purely about food safety and even quality. So he's trying to make his own point. He's still trying to say that Russia did not place such restrictions because of food safety or even quality or food quality standards. Instead, he argued that these restrictions carry a political dimension that could actually damage relations within the Russian Economic Union, often known as the EAEU. So this has sparked talks, reactions. People react to actually understand why this matter is happening like this. It helps to understand the relationship between the two countries. For decades, Armenia and Russia have maintained close economic and political ties. So why does it look like the issue is beginning to escalate, like they are no longer in good terms? Russia is placing restrictions on Armenia, and it looks like these two no longer agree anymore. Do they want to start fighting over just food security or standards? While the Armenian Prime Minister still maintains that Russia did not just place those restrictions because they want to maintain food quality or standards. But let's hear something. Armenia is a member of the Russian Economic Union, a regional alliance that includes Russia and several other former Soviet states. So the idea behind the union is very simple. Members are supposed to enjoy easier trade, stronger economic cooperation, and fewer barriers, even in doing businesses within one another. Now, why does it look like Russia wants to break that relationship between Armenia and Russia? Why does it look like Russia wants to start placing restrictions instead of the both countries to be enjoying easy business ideas and cooperation? This is why recent restrictions have generated so much controversy. According to Russian authorities, the quality control and food safety standards are even important. They are important reasons for restrictions, for monitoring imported products. Governments around the world has routinely inspect food shipments from other countries to protect consumers and even ensure that products meet regulations, meet rules. So the Pashinyan himself have acknowledged that quality control is necessary, of course, very necessary. So Pashinyan is Prime Minister of Armenia. However, he argued the current situation goes beyond normal inspection, normal, checking and making sure it follows regulation. He's still trying to tell us something. So just stay tuned here. According to the Armenian leader, the restrictions appeared politically motivated, like even risk creating resentment among ordinary Armenians. His concern is not only about trade, he is also concerned about public opinions, like Persian warns that actions like this can actually cause people to lose confidence in the Russian economic union itself. When citizens see economic barriers appearing between countries that are supposed to be close partners, when issues arise between them, people are seeing those issues escalate, it could actually cause problems like trust issues. They begin questioning the value of alliance. So people might stop patronizing that country, for a very long time. This is the concern of the Armenian Prime Minister. The dispute comes at a time when relations between Armenia and Russia already experience significant tensions. And over the past years, disagreements have emerged over regional security, foreign policy, and Armenia's future direction. So, some Armenians have called for stronger ties with Europe and other international partners, while others believe maintaining close cooperation with Russia essentials, like against the backshop. Even a disagreement over food imports can take on much greater political significance. So, for Armenian exporters, however, this issue is deeply personal. They still have to make sure the food or items they want to export still follows the regulations of the other country. Many businesses rely on access to the Russian market. Many businesses still rely on that. So farmers, food producers, transport companies, and even wholesalers all benefit when trade flows smoothly between the two countries. So right now, if Russia decides to block this trade or even close markets through which these countries can actually make sales and feed from, what is now the hope of Armenia? Because it looks like the market in Russia is being opened and those people make sales. Things move smoother when Russian markets are being opened to Armenians. But when it's closed, these people struggle to buy and even sell. Export will be very hard and goods will be perished in their hands. They wouldn't be able to make sales out of the goods and products they have even produced. Farmers are going to struggle. Wholesalers are going to struggle a lot, even transporters. Transport lanes will become a very big problem. So this is the more reason why it looks like the Armenian Prime Minister is very concerned about what the decision Russia is trying to take over this whole issue. But on more information around the world, I'm going to keep you updated. Kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel and stay tuned. Share this video to others and come back for more.